Hello and welcome to episode 36 of Unknown to World Known. We're back with Lincoln City. Since you were last with us, where we played Plymouth and Bradford, we then beat Accrington Stanley on penalties, similar to what we did to Manchester United. Beat Stevenage 1-0, drew 1-1 with Grimsby and Cheltenham. Beat Barrow 1-0. We then lost to Notts County, but we bounced back from that with a 3-0 win over Crawley Town, and we're back for Shrewsbury and Billericay Town in the FA Cup today. So we're currently sat second in the league, only behind Forest Green, and 1 point ahead of Wimbledon, 2 points ahead of Mansfield. So there's a bit of a group at the top that's going to be battling for the top three places. We're back with the lineup in just a moment. Okay, so we're going with a lineup today of Ruddy in goal, a back four of Smith, Sosker, Colwill, and Campbell at left back. Holding midfielder Lindo, Lowry, and Carroll in front of him. Wilson on the right, Whitaker on the left, and Stewart up front. So let's get straight into this game now and see how we get on against Shrewsbury. They're currently sat seventh, so they are doing quite well in the league so far, and this could be quite an important game for both of us. Bit of a 6-pointer in some respects, because if they beat us, they'd be on 31 points, we'd be on 33. If we beat them, we can go up to 36 and leave them down on 28. So big implications in this game. We can really try and separate ourselves from that chasing playoff pack, as they have the first attack of the game, and Smith's head volleys it just wide of the post. We're going to demand more. Wimbledon drawing early on. We're nearly at half time already, and we get a block on their first attempt at cross, but it's come back to them. So far, there's not really been any chances looking at that, actually. They're playing it round nicely, but not really advancing towards our goal at the moment. Kurt and East trying to create some space. Ball through for Smith, that was a good pass, and Ruddy does very well to get a save on that. And they run it out of play. That's going to be half time. As I mentioned, not really any big chances created up until that one there. So let's tell them that we're not happy with that performance so far, because we need to be doing better than that. I have been having a bit of a conundrum where at the moment we've got a lot of strong centre backs at the club, and I'm just trying to find out what the best combinations are as Soska heads away. I'm not sure Soska belongs in one of these combinations, despite how good he was last year. It's been a little bit dodgy this year, I found so far. Colwill has been exceptional. Great ball by Ruddy to find Stewart, who absolutely blasted it from range. I thought that was a silly decision, but he's put us 1-0 up with a fantastic finish from quite far out there. Stewart and Wilson both not doing great so far. I think we're going to bring Wilson off for Scully relatively early in the second half, just because he's struggling. That puts Stewart on a much bit of a higher pedestal. Soska, as I mentioned, is on 6.3 along with Smith. We need to keep an eye on that right hand side of the defence from the looks of it then. Stewart's gone down and it is a penalty, and Scully is going to be the one to take it. I've been giving Wilson most of the penalties because he's a slightly better penalty taken than Scully. And Scully makes no mistake and tells me, shut up, I know what I'm doing. We're going to bring Soska off for McAvoy now as well. McAvoy has been our primary centre-back, really, alongside Colwill. And he's come on and got booked straight away. Good lad. And we're going to bring Smith off now. No, we're not. Let's have a pause and have a quick look at what we can do here. Yeah, you know what? We're going to bring Fauna on. We want to keep bringing him into rotation, keep him in the squad, and make sure he continues to develop, because unlike Lindo, he's actually our own player. So that speaks for itself in volumes. And 2-0 win. We're going to tell them it's a very nice win. As I mentioned, that was a really important game, I think. Sends us top of the league because Forest Green and Wimbledon, they were playing each other, I didn't even notice. So we go top of the league. And there's now a 3-point gap down to Mansfield, who lost. Well, 5 points for us. And Shrewsbury all the way down there, 8 points. That's why it was such a big game. We're back with the Billericay game in just a moment. Okay, so I've skipped past the lineups page by accident. We're going with Ruddy in goal, back four of Fatty, Soska, Lowe, and Anderson. Forner, Carroll, Phillips in midfield, Wilson on the right, Norris on the left, and Ikpeazu up front. So we're going quite rotated for this game, given that it's against Billericay. They're still down in the north-south. I think they're in the south. So we're a good 2 divisions above them. I would hope we can fit into our busy schedule a win over them with a rotated team. And what we'd like, preferably, would be a bit of a run to the third round at the minimum and draw a nice big Premier League team. And luckily that was offside because our defence was caught napping there. But yeah, if we can get a draw against one of the big Premier League teams, how did I not notice it was offside? We've got a free kick just outside the area here. That was a good highlight. So ideally, we get to get a big money game from one of the Premier League teams in the third round if we can get there, as Norris makes a nice interceptions to find Forner. Phillips now plays it out to Fatty, and he's going to look down the right hand side to Wilson, inside to Phillips. Gets tackled by Cole, but does manage to recover and get back to Wilson, who finds Ikpeazu, who has failed to score once again. He's on one hell of a goal drought at the moment, Ikpeazu is. Phillips is going to try and find someone with the corner. Carroll with a fantastic header. The keeper with an even better save for them. That was ridiculous. Phillips with the free kick from deep, but finds absolutely no one. Forner plays it back to Phillips, who plays Wilson and forces the keeper into another good save. Norris tries to bundle it across to Ikpeazu, and Ikpeazu just isn't having it fall for him either. It's one of them goal droughts where it's a little bit poor finishing, a little bit he's just not getting any luck either. And after the first half, we're going to tell them to keep going. We're in complete control of the game, if we're being completely honest. They've managed to one shot, which was when he was about 6 yards offside. Phillips with the corner towards the near post. It's headed away. So he's going to send it back in, and Ikpeazu's at the far post, and he sends it just over the bar. As I say, he's been quite unlucky. And now we're approaching the hour mark, and I think it might be time to start looking at making changes. And we're going to send Scully on for Anderson, and Norris is going to drop back into left back. We've got 20 minutes to try and find a winner here. And it's becoming a bit important that we get one, because we do not want a replay with how busy our schedule already is. We're going to send Lowry on for Campbell. They're having a really good game in midfield though. Yeah, we'll send McAvoy on for Soska just to make a point that Soska is on his way out. Norris is going to try and find Phillips in the middle, and he's going to drive down the right hand side, plays it back to Fatty. He's got space to try and work across, but he doesn't, plays it inside to Forner. Carroll running towards the left hand side, back with Forner again. Phillips finds Ikpeazu, and it's a poor shot once again. He's really snatched at chances, and that's why he's come off the pitch. And now 10 minutes to go. We're really struggling to actually get a goal here. Phillips with the chance from a free kick. And he puts it straight in the back of the net. And it's a late goal. And not the most convincing of games. But it's a highly rotated squad. And we've got the win. So I'm not going to... Well, we're on course for the win, I'm going to say. So I can't complain too much if we can hold on here. Kelly, for them now, trying to find space on their left-hand side. McAvoy heads it back out to Kelly, who whips across in. Oh, that's offside again. That one looked far less convincing than the first one. Let's have a look at it. Kelly with the cross there. And for some reason, it didn't show us the lines, which is very strange, but I think it might have been just offside. Nowhere near as clean cut as the other one. But nevertheless, 1-0, as I say. Not convincing, I'm going to tell them that. I am going to tell Phillips that he impressed me, and I'm going to tell Ikpeazu I need to make tactical changes. We'll tell him that. I don't want to be too harsh. So, what we're going to do now is we will be back in the next episode. I'm going to see who we draw in the next round of the FA Cup and base it off of that. If we draw anyone above us in the league structure, we'll come back for that game. If we draw anyone below us in the league structure, we'll come back for the third round, assuming we get through. So that'll... Yeah, we'll do second round and Wimbledon, because that's a big game either way. The second round and Wimbledon we'll come back for in the next episode. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like. Comment down below how you think we're going to get on with our FA Cup run. And do subscribe as well if you're enjoying the series. Thank you very much for watching.